This is Louise for MMA Crazy, and we're here with Alexander Gustafsson. Alexander, you're here for UFC Fight Night Berlin. What fights are you looking forward to? Obviously, you've got some of your Allstar teammates on this card, haven't you?
Yes, so I'm looking forward to those fights. And the main event.
The main event. What's your prediction for the main event?
Well, I will go for my European colleague, the champ. She looks great.
How important do you think it is for MMA in Europe to have another European champion?
Oh, it's just it'll be great for the European MMA, but we just keep growing and getting better and everything. So.
And are you hoping that you can bring another belt back to Europe?
Yes, for sure.
And kind of looking back on your last fight with Johnson, I love America. What was kind of the emotions? How tough was that loss for you?
No, it was really tough. It was a tough loss, but I learned from that too. What doesn't kill you makes you harder. So here I am now, and I'm fighting DC, and it can't be much better than this.
At that kind of low point, did you ever think that you were going to be getting another shot?
No, not at all.
And when you got the call, what was your reaction?
No, I was shocked, but I was happy. It's one of the. I got another shot in what is normal one in a lifetime opportunity. So I'm very happy about it.
I mean, kind of looking back, if you got to do it again, what would you do differently?
Well, I will take the initiative much earlier in the fight. I'll be much tighter in my guard. Keep my hands up. Don't play around too much. So I learned from that. Everybody can get hit, and sometimes that's enough.
And what did you think of the fight, obviously with DC and Johnson?
It was a great fight. Both went in there, and it was a war. And DC won. Took the belt, and he did everything right in that fight.
So how have you been preparing for DC? I think you said recently that you've got Ila Latifi helping to mimic him for you.
Yeah, I got a couple of guys that can simulate DC very well.
And how do you think you're going to win the fight against DC?
I have no idea. I just know I'm winning the fight. It could be on a finish or a decision. Who knows?
And obviously, you've got Reza Madadi back now with the UFC. So what's the atmosphere like at Allstar?
Well, it's back to its normal stage. So I'm very happy about that.
And how do you think Amir Khani is going to do, and Nicholas Backstrom this Saturday?
They're here to win. So they're both going to win tomorrow.
And they're a very funny pair, aren't they, together?
Oh, they are. They're like a couple.
Lots of jokes in the.
Yeah, for sure. They like to joke around. But when it comes down to training, they're serious.
Are there any other fights that you're looking forward to on Saturday?
Yeah, well, it's a great card. So I'm going to join myself tomorrow and watch all the fights.
And another big fight that's coming up is Conor McGregor and Jose Aldo. So what do you think of Conor as a character and as a fighter?
As a fighter, he's a beast. He's a very talented. He knows how to sell a fight. I'm not supporting everything he does. Because somewhere you have to respect the champ. You have to show him some respect for what he's done for the sport. I don't think he does that at all. But whatever. He's selling the fight and he backs things up. He's a great fighter.
Do you think he's got into the head of Jose Aldo?
No. I think Jose Aldo is too experienced for that. And he's been a champ for a very long time, and he's pound for pound best guys out there. So I don't think that's a risk at all.
So who are you going for? Are you going with the champ, or are you going with Conor McGregor?
Well, I really like Jose Aldo. I like him as a champ. He's a great guy. But Jose Aldo isn't a European guy, so I have to go with my fellow Europeans.
And another one, Dillashaw and Barao 2. What's your prediction on that one?
The biggest fight of the year.
It could go either way. I don't know. I think TJ will win the fight again. I think he's been looking great. But let's see what happens.
And Betch Caher against Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey.
What did you think of the comments that Betch Caher said about her?
I don't know. I haven't read those comments.
Okay, so she said after I finish, well, not finish, but after I beat Ronda Rousey, she's going to want to kill herself. Something to do with suicide. Obviously, you know, Ronda Rousey with her father, so it was a bit of a low blow. So do you think that's acceptable?
No, I don't think so. No, I think you shouldn't be allowed to hit low blows like that.
And how do you think Ronda Rousey's going to beat her?
Submission, probably.
Going with the armbar?
Yeah, she's a beast. She's the best girl out there.
Okay, well, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you at the Q&A later. Thank you.